Today I'm sharing 9 items that pretty much all of us have in our bedrooms, but I think you should declutter them. I'm going to link all of the research that I've done for this video below in case you want to do any additional research on your own. And this was actually a highly requested video from you guys. I had done a series, I'm still kind of working on it, on toxic kitchen items. And so a lot of you suggested maybe we expand this to the bedroom. And you're probably wondering, why the bedroom? Who cares, right? Well, they estimate that we spend a third of our lives in our bedrooms. So to me, that is a great place to make some changes. If you are spending so much time in here, breathing this air, coming into contact with everything in here, why not do a few things that can greatly improve your health and your family's health? And I'm personally trying to remove as many toxins as I can from my home anyway. And this really aligns with my goals of decluttering and getting rid of things, becoming a little bit more minimal and simplifying. So the first one I'm gonna share, and this is one that if you think about it, you're pretty much smushing your face against it for 8 hours every day. It's your pillow. I'm gonna say something that may shock you, but if your pillow is made of synthetic fibers, which pretty much every pillow is, there's a chance it could be toxic. And specifically, one of the things that's in a lot of pillows is actually flame retardants. One foam pillow could contain up to 2 pounds of flame retardants in them. And according to Yale University, having such exposure to flame retardants could cause a whole host of issues, everything from cancer to obesity, brain disorders. And you're probably wondering why there are so many flame retardants in our pillows and in our different things that we have around our home. The reason is, in the 70s, there was a law in California. It was a state law that required these flame retardants be added to things. I actually think it was because back then a lot of people smoked and people were falling asleep in bed and on couches with cigarettes, and you know what happens when that happens. So I think that this caused people to freak out. They started putting flame retardants in things, and really nobody asked them to stop. Nobody said stop doing it. And then the funny thing is, there was, and I can link it below, some research done showing that even with these flame retardants, they didn't reduce the severity or the outcome of the house fire anyway. So now that we know that these flame retardants are in there, we want to look for pillows and things that are not full of flame retardants. And what I like to do when I do this is I actually look for certifications. So my pillow is Okotek certified. I can link it. I love my pillow. I can link some really good options for you that are certified. I think that's the most important thing. And honestly, they estimate that 80% of household furniture and household things has flame retardants in them. So the more you know, the more you can do something about it. And I do think looking for those certifications is important. That's actually my background. I come from the certification industry. I've been in it for 2 decades. And I really do think that third-party verification is important when we as consumers are looking to purchase things and we want quality things. This next one is a little bit related, and I've been telling you to declutter it for years, only because I think it adds to visual clutter and it makes it harder to make your bed. But it's your throw pillows. Throw pillows can be even worse because a lot of times these are just designed with bright colors. They're designed in all kinds of different countries. They're trying to make them as cheaply as possible. So not only do these contain flame retardants, because as we know, 80% of stuff does, these also contain things like formaldehyde or choline because they bleach fabrics with this. So all of these things scientists have determined are a risk to our health. They are endocrine disruptors. They are causing neurological disorders. Really, the manufacturers just make these pillows as a quick and easy way for people to decorate their house. They're made with synthetic things and different colors. Who knows what materials. So I would say to avoid toxic throw pillows, try to find ones made of natural materials, or do what I do and don't have them at all. That will instantly reduce the clutter and keep you on the safe side. Okay, so we're talking about pillows, but let's not forget the elephant in the room. Let's talk about our mattress. This is a bigger deal. This is also a bigger commitment, but I will say the unfortunate truth is most of us are sleeping on a hotbed of chemicals. And I even had a couple messages from you guys. One of you said that you had been sick for many years and you didn't know why. And you ended up replacing your bed with a natural bed, and you said you instantly started feeling better over the course of a couple of weeks. So that was kind of enough to spur me into action on my own mattress, and I've really wanted to invest in a healthy mattress. That's why this is actually crazy timing. As I was scripting this video, I kid you not, Birch Living reached out to me and asked if we could partner on a video. So I am super happy to tell you that they are sponsoring today's video. So I want to tell you a little bit about them. That's what I've been sleeping on. I feel really good about it. So my mattress that we had was about 16 years old, if you can believe it. And most mattresses, I think they say to replace after a decade or so. So we hadn't replaced it. What I liked about Birch is, well, I like a lot of things about them, but one of the things is they only have 2 choices of mattress, right? I feel very overwhelmed in choosing a mattress. We just haven't pulled the trigger on anything because I want it to be organic and I want it to be healthy, but I also don't want to choose from 800 different types of mattresses. So they made it really simple. You just pick a mattress. All of their mattresses have certifications, so you can feel really good about the choice that you make. They're made with organic cotton, organic wool, also 100% natural latex. And their mattresses don't contain polyurethane foams. So polyurethane, it off-gases and it emits VOCs. If you don't know what that is, it's called a volatile organic compound. That's what VOC stands for. And those are things, these are chemicals that if you can smell them, then that means you're being exposed to them because you're breathing them in. In my line of work, eliminating these VOCs from indoor environments is something that's very important to do to improve human health. Also, the Birch Living mattresses do not contain fiberglass. That's also detrimental to your health. A lot of manufacturers actually use that fiberglass as a flame retardant in their mattresses. We don't want to sleep on that. So with Birch Living, you can choose from 2 different mattresses. There's the natural mattress or there's the luxe natural mattress. So I got the luxe natural mattress because it has a plush pillow top. We did add an organic mattress topper as well, only because we really like soft mattresses. Now, my mom, for example, does not like very soft mattresses, so she would like a more firm mattress, but we kind of like it soft. So we did add this organic topper, and it's great. I can't tell you how comfortable it is. If you are thinking of getting a new mattress and you finally want to get something that's healthy and organic, I highly recommend Birch Living. And also with Birch Mattress, I just have to tell you, you get a 100-night sleep trial, so it's pretty low risk, and a 25-year warranty. I think that's pretty amazing. And then Birch delivers right to your door. It actually comes in a pretty small box, and then you get it up onto your box spring or your bed frame, and then you cut the plastic, the whole thing expands and opens for you. You give it about an hour to expand, then you can put your sheets on and enjoy it. But they do have an option you can select where they will come in and set it up for you. And now until February 28th, they are running a President's Day sale. I will link everything below and you will be able to access it. But make sure you use my code BirchPartner27. That will get you 27% off the mattress. And don't forget, they've got that sale. So it's a great deal. Okay, so moving along because we want to keep decluttering from our bedrooms. The next thing I'm going to tell you to declutter, and I've shared this one before, it's your cell phones. Do not sleep with your cell phone in your room. This may sound strange, but this is very important. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to pull this up on my phone and show you where you can find this information. But the manufacturer actually has a number in here. It's like a width of how far this should be from your body. And when I see that, just knowing that they're recommending this not be near to you, it makes me worried to sleep next to it. At night, when you're sleeping, your phone is constantly pinging to hit the satellite or hit the cell tower, and it is sending out a burst of energy. This energy creates EMF rays, right? You do not want to be sleeping and trying to have brain restoration, and then this energy and rays are distracting you. They're hitting your brain. They're not helping your brain. This is especially important for kids as well. So I would just remove your cell phone from your room. If you need an alarm, just leave your phone in the bathroom. Make the alarm a little bit louder so you can hear it from your room. Just don't sleep with it right next to your head in your bedroom. And while we're talking about it, I'm actually going to recommend you get rid of all electronics in your bedroom. Get rid of your computers. Get rid of your Wi-Fi routers. Don't store those in the bedroom, please. Even electric blankets, I think, should be kept out of the bedroom when you're sleeping. This next one's really bad, and I know a lot of you guys like it because when I recommended it in my last video to remove from your home, I got several comments of people telling me, nope, I'm gonna keep it. Air fresheners. So many of you are using air fresheners. I implore you, do not sleep with air fresheners in your room. You are asleep. Again, your brain is meant to be restoring itself, and air fresheners contain chemicals. They contain something called phthalates. Those phthalates are known endocrine disruptors. You don't want to be smelling those while you're sleeping. This next one is kind of along the same lines, and it's gonna sound strange, but I need to mention it because I used to store this in my bedroom, and it's perfume. Never store perfume in your room. I'm gonna tell you the weirdest thing. I used to store perfume in my room, and sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night smelling the perfume. Nobody had sprayed it, it was just there. But I would just wake up catching a whiff of the perfume, and it would actually bother me to the point that it would either wake me up or I couldn't fall back asleep because I was smelling this perfume. I don't know if this is normal, but my advice here is don't store your perfume in your room. If you can, get it out, put it in a closet. This next one's actually a very simple fix, and it's not something that you can quite declutter, but you can get rid of it, and it's dust. By the way, I forgot to mention that Bailey is a special guest today. She's just sleeping next to me. Yes, you are. So there was a study that I can link, and it was published in Environmental Science and Technology, and they found 45 toxic chemicals in household dust. And the most common chemicals in dust, and it's not going to be surprising to you if you've watched my video, two things. It is phthalates from the fragrances, is number one, and the second thing is from flame retardants. But all you need to do to get rid of these chemicals in your home, just dust your horizontal surfaces and vacuum your floor, and if you can use a vacuum with a HEPA filter, even better. Okay, moving along to the next thing that you should get rid of if you have this in your bedroom is, I'm just gonna say, anything that off-gasses, and let me explain what that means. And I'll just give you an example, actually. For Christmas, Santa had gotten my daughter a walking pad. If you know what those are, they're just these little, small, treadmill-like things, but they're tiny. You can fit them under your bed. And she was walking, just started walking on it and using it for about an hour. And she had her door shut. So I went into the bedroom. The whole room smelled like some sort of burning rubber. It was a terrible smell. And you know, like I said before, if you can smell it, you're breathing in some sort of chemical. So she doesn't do this anymore. And I'm gonna tell you, do not keep things in your room that off-gas. This could be walking pads. This could be printers. Certain electronics will off-gas when they're in use, and you don't wanna have that in your sleeping environment. This next one is a big no-no, and you may do it if you have a smaller house or maybe you just don't have anywhere to put these things. But the thing you need to declutter from your bedroom is cleaning products. Do not store any cleaning products in your room. And I'm gonna even take it so far as to say not to store cleaning products next to your room. Now, if you're like me and you make your own cleaners, you can store those wherever you want, right? Those are made from natural things that you would find in your pantry. Pretty much you can eat them. But if you're buying any harsh chemicals, harsh ingredients, do not store them in your bedroom. Don't even store them in the bathroom next to your bedroom. A lot of people use bleach to clean their bathrooms, and you don't want to have that in your bedroom. You don't want to be smelling that so close to your sleeping area. What may be surprising to you, and I learned this a few years ago, is the EPA actually recommends against storing paint cans in your home. So they say that you should store these in a garage or somewhere far away from your home, because even when the paint cans are closed, they are still off-gassing harmful chemicals. So I have this and I need to get rid of it because I know this and I'm still keeping it. So that's gonna be one of my projects. I'm gonna be taking all of that paint and getting it out of the house. And so just going with that logic, I'm gonna say the same for your cleaning products. Don't have them stored anywhere nearby where you're sleeping. And just to kind of underscore these harsh chemicals, because I don't recommend them, there's this phenomena called spring cleaning headache. And that happens to a lot of people during spring cleaning because they're exposing themselves to a ton of different cleaning products and it's making them sick. Okay guys, that's all I have for you. 9 things that you should declutter from your bedroom. Hopefully this was helpful to you and gave you some good ideas. And don't forget about Birch Living and their sale, and use my code. I highly recommend the mattress, and I just really love all of the certifications that it comes with. I love the fact that it's organic. If I'm gonna be sleeping and in my bed for 10 hours a day, I want something good and healthy. I'm gonna link a video if you wanna keep on watching, so click on it and I will see you over there. Thanks guys, bye-bye.